Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Derphoof. So, today we're going to be flying in the Bell 222B from Cowansim. And you may notice that it actually looks a lot like a very famous TV show helicopter. And that's because it is. So, the only difference between this helicopter and that one would be that on the landing gear nacelles, or the pods for the landing gear, they did some body work, and they did some body work on the side. I don't know how the FAA let them do that and still certify the helicopter, but it basically had a bunch of, fake scoops and stuff on it that they put on it. And, then there was all kinds of camera tricks on the speed and the turbo. So I'm sorry to ruin your favorite show, but this is the same helicopter. And you can get it from Cowansim. And again, I'm not being endorsed by Cowansim or anybody else. I just can't speak any more form words. So, I kind of made my own custom livery, and I borrowed someone's interior because it doesn't come with the interior. It comes with like a white interior. And yes, I put the Air Force pilots or the fighter pilots in here. But so if we come and we take a look around the cabin, other than the fact that you won't find it, I don't think, in black naturally, and you won't find it with the U.S. Air Force mud guards on the carpet. That's what's added at from the livery that I modified from flightsim.to, and the back is different. So basically, the colors are different. And then they also have a like a medevac version, and yes, it's going to make that caution noise because the door's open. And so we're just going to give any surprise passengers a last minute entrance into Derphoof. Alright, no takers. So, there's a caution that comes up every time the door's opened, or that it's flying too low with the gears down. And it, it's a good thing to have. But, let's go ahead and let's get underway. So, we can just pull up, just like we would normally, and we want to head north up the Grand Canyon. And north would be behind us. We are facing south. And it's going to make a bunch of noise because I'm pulling the gear up, and it hasn't hit the right airspeed yet. There we go. So that's what that noise is. The noise is a caution. Gear is down. Donut land. And like I said, not the good type of donut land. It's the bad type of donut land. So this is definitely a fun little helicopter to fly. And you can reenact all your Derphoof scenes that you saw on TV. From the other show. It sounds a lot like it. While you're flying this helicopter, and you do want to be careful not to overspeed it. Because it has a real tendency to not like being oversped. There is no turbo button on the cyclic on this one. We can see how low we can get to the water without crashing it. And I can just replay all this in the external view. We're pretty low. So the helicopter has a service ceiling of, I think it was like 15 to 17,000 feet. And I'm curious to see how it does with Mount Fuji. Because last time I went up to Mount Fuji, I had to take the H-145. Because this was before we had the Cowansim 500. And I couldn't find any other helicopter besides the H-145 that could really do it. And I hadn't tried the MD-500 at that point. So it's lots of fun to fly low, and it's lots of fun to fly high, you know, at altitude. Pony. Bad pony. You do know that miners watch this show too, Pony. Yes, flying high in the sky. So, I mean, this is... Like I said, it's a fun little helicopter, and I'm going to throw in some external scenes here for everybody. Now, we can literally just cruise the Grand Canyon in it. And you may notice that the instrument panel's much different, say, than like a Huey, and I hear the Huey's coming out, like the real Huey, not like the freeware Huey that we have, which is still pretty good for a freeware Huey, but I hear that someone's working on a real Huey. But you'll see that this is different than the 407 and the 206. The other one that you can get from Cowansim. And they are, don't get me wrong, they're good helicopters, but they don't quite have the speed of this one. Because this will take you wherever you need to go. Well, everybody, I'm just going to end this video here because you've already pretty much seen that we make it all the way to the Hoover Dam, and we do land, but I just wanted to make it a nice short video. So this is the Bell 222B, and again, you can get it from Cowansim. You know, like I said, it's a really great helicopter. It's lots of fun, and all I wanted to say to you guys is also, you know, if you like what you saw here, whatever you think, whether it's amusing or informative or whatever, I appreciate all my subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. And if you don't, hey, that's cool too, but just to let you know, you guys, my subscribers, you really make it worth doing these videos all the time. So I wanted to say thank you for watching Derp Your Hooves, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the skies.